Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NewsBrowse News broadcast. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. today reiterated his country's stance on the Taiwan Strait, emphasizing that if a conflict were to erupt, the Philippines would inevitably be affected. He stressed that the Philippines is unwilling to be drawn into any potential conflict and advocates for a peaceful resolution of disputes between the two sides. Marcos, who is scheduled to undertake a state visit to Japan from May 26 to 29, held a press conference with Japanese media at Malacañang Palace to outline the key points of his upcoming trip. He highlighted that approximately 200,000 Filipinos work and live in Taiwan, making any conflict in the region a direct concern for the Philippines, especially its northern areas. He also reaffirmed the Philippines' long-standing One China policy, stating that his country does not interfere in matters considered China's internal affairs, but hopes for peaceful methods to resolve differences. Marcos also mentioned ongoing diplomatic engagements with China, including regular meetings between foreign ministers, and viewed the recent high-demand meeting positively, hoping for continued US-China cooperation alongside competition. Security cooperation with Japan, including defense equipment and joint exercises, will be a key discussion point during his visit, as will energy cooperation amidst Middle East tensions. This report is from Zio Shabak. According to the Epoch Times, Mike Waltz, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, stated on Friday, May 15th, that President Trump had frankly informed China during the Trump-Xi summit about the United States' position on the Taiwan issue and its planned arms sales to Taiwan, maintaining the status quo. Waltz noted that past U.S. arms sales to Taiwan have consistently faced strong opposition from Beijing. During the two-day summit, Trump publicly stated that he made no commitments on Taiwan, even as he faces bipartisan congressional pressure to approve a $14 billion arms sale package. This package is expected to include Patriot interceptor missiles and advanced air defense systems. Notably, during Trump's visit, Chinese military aircraft, which typically conduct daily incursions around Taiwan, were not detected. Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense confirmed no Chinese military aircraft in its surrounding airspace on May 15th. Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs expressed gratitude for the U.S. Secretary of State Rubio's public reaffirmation of the long-standing U.S. policy towards Taiwan, emphasizing Taiwan's commitment to strengthening its defense capabilities and allying with democratic nations to ensure regional stability and prosperity. UPI reports that Israeli forces intercepted a fleet of more than 50 boats, part of the global Sumud Flotilla carrying humanitarian aid to Gaza near the coast of Cyprus on Monday. Pro-Palestinian activists on board documented the interception on social media, stating their mission was to break the illegal siege on Gaza and open a humanitarian corridor. The flotilla had departed from Turkey on Thursday. The Israeli Foreign Ministry countered, accusing the activists of not genuinely carrying humanitarian aid and noting the involvement of two Turkish organizations previously designated by Israel as terrorist entities. This incident follows a similar interception in April off the coast of Crete, where Israel detained approximately 175 activists. Israel has maintained a maritime blockade on Gaza since 2009, citing efforts to prevent weapons from entering the enclave. Japan's ruling Liberal Democratic Party has drafted new proposals for strengthening the nation's defense capabilities, drawing crucial lessons from the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. These recommendations call for the early deployment of advanced interceptor drones and high-energy weapons. Furthermore, the draft urges the government to develop the capacity to sustain combat operations for at least a year in the event of a prolonged conflict. To enhance Japan's counterstrike capabilities, The LDP suggests studying next-generation submarines equipped with advanced propulsion systems and long-range missiles. The proposals also highlight the need for robust sea lane defenses, reflecting concerns sparked by the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran and its impact on the Strait of Hormuz. The LDP's plan emphasizes building domestic mass production capacity for defense equipment and accelerating investment in artificial intelligence technologies. While the draft avoids specific defense spending targets or a review of Japan's non-nuclear principles, it stresses strengthening the credibility of U.S. extended nuclear deterrence. These proposals are expected to inform the government's revision of 3 key security documents by the end of the year. Kyodo News. NextEra Energy is making a significant $66.8 billion wager on the future of artificial intelligence, announcing plans to acquire Dominion Energy in an all-stock deal. As reported by Fox Business, this blockbuster utility acquisition aims to leverage the historic surge in electricity demand anticipated from the AI boom, creating the world's largest regulated utility by market value. The combined entity will serve approximately 10 million customer accounts across Florida, Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina, operating around 110 gigawatts of generation capacity. Critically, the acquisition grants Florida-based NextEra a major foothold in Northern Virginia's data center alley, a global nexus for data centers and a vital hub for the U.S. AI economy. This move underscores the rapid transformation AI is bringing to the U.S. energy sector, with utilities actively competing to power vast data centers run by tech giants like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Meta. Dominion alone reportedly has 51 gigawatts of contracted data center capacity. The merger, which is part of a broader consolidation trend in the power sector, is expected to face regulatory scrutiny and is projected to close within 12 to 18 months. NextEra also plans to offer $2.25 billion in customer bill credits in several states. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.